You're watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.
Well, good evening and welcome to the IVRL Buttkicker series. We are right here at Road America. And this is going to be an exciting race tonight. I'm telling you what, this is going to be fun for sure. So, I'm Rady Pepper and Nick Adams is alongside me. Nick, go ahead and take care of some. I've got a little thing I'm going to take care of right now. So.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful 4.08 mile, 14 corner campus we call Road America. This is by far one of the greatest road courses in the world of sports today. There is no other road course that gives you the action that Road America gives you, and kind of fibs at the same time about how many corners it has. We're going to take a ride on board Patrick Gaspar here as he starts a lap here, and we're going to, go over the track with you if I can get an actual camera. There we go. So you just went through turn 1. You're going down the hill to turn 2, which, we'll get to the corners here in a second. So turn 2, you go down this long straightaway. You have a nice little straightaway here, a little bit of time to think about what am I going to do. Here we go into 3, I'm going to think about this, I'm going to think about that. If you're in Formula 1, that's where DRS opens, and all of a sudden you're going to get this jolt of speed down the straightaway. You're coming up the hill, now down into the left-hander. I believe this is technically turn 4. It should be turn 3 just because turn 3 doesn't exist because it's just how many spotter stations they have. But I believe this is turn 5 here. And then you go up. You go up. Now you go down. It's kind of like whoa, and the 15 in the way, and we'll see if I can grab on to somebody who's going to continue to go around the track from there. Let's find Michael Payne. Here we go. Off and out into the left-hander. You want to get it more into the apex there, and then you're going to come down under Speedville, under the Johnsonville sign, through Speedville to the tight right. Well, not the tight right-hander, but it's a long sweeping right-hand curve. And then you're going to continue to, it's going to, a double apex corner kind of. It's a long sweeping right. You hit your first apex out a little wide, and you come back in. You hit the curb here, and you come off to the left under the Henry side. Now down another long straightaway to a right-hand corner. Ignore the braking signs in a stock car. They're set up for Indy cars. They're not set up for stock cars. And then you come back through here. Again, Formula 1 DRS zone. Down the long straightaway, and this one's where you really get your foot down. You'll see these guys 150, 160 miles an hour. Now off into the right-hand corner, hard on the brakes. Hold on. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that behind him? Who's that behind him? Hold on. We'll see if we can figure out where we are now again. Folks, we'll do this in qualifying because we'll let these boys get used to the racetrack a little bit. Still 20 minutes left here in practice, and every time I grab onto somebody, they seem to go off the racetrack or crash into somebody else. So with 12 and a half minutes left here in qualifying, we're going to go ahead and get a little bit of the information about Road America out of the way. Randy, looking at Road America, if you were to look at the track map, how many corners do you think this track has?
14?
It has 14, but what that actually is, so the number 14 corners actually comes from how many workers' stands they have. This is one of 3 racetracks in America that bases the corners off of how many workers' stand they have. So wherever the marshals stand, that's technically a corner for them. So turn 1 and 2 technically really isn't 1 and 2. It's technically turn 1 and then a straightaway, then turn 2. Then you come down the long straightaway into the kind of non-existent turn 3. Or, well, actually, to them it's turn 4, which is
3A, basically.
Yeah, 3. It's a long straightaway where you just barely turn right. And then they call that 4, and then you come off into the left, which brings you into the double left-hand section of the track, and then you come off into this, what kind of reminds you of Austin. They kind of based Austin off of it a little bit. You come off into a tight left-hander, then that long triple apex. They call it a carousel here. 9 and 10 they call that. Then you have the kink, which is 11. Then you have the Canada corner, which is number 12. Then you have the 13, which is the Bill Mitchell bend. And then you have corner number 14, which is a VIP corner, which leads straight off to the pits.
It's a lot of track, for sure.
It's 4 miles. It's a very long racetrack, but you cover it in 2 minutes and about 13 seconds if you're really, really good. The average you'll see from an average road racer is about 220. You see a lot of speed in these cars at this track. That's why it's so fun.
Well, I ran some laps around this track last night, and it is a long track, and there are a lot of spots in this track where, like, if you're going up the hill, say you're going out of 4, you come out of 4 and you go up the hill, and there's a little overpass there. There is no warning that there is a turn right after that overpass.
Oh, so as you come out of, the hard left into the second left under the bridge?
Yes.
Yeah, so 5 into 6. It's a
blind turn.
That's a piece of racetrack in history for Road America that's caused a lot of A, calamity, and B, some amazing finishes. That set up some awesome places. Passes, forgive me. Awesome passes. Awesome moves happen in there as well. So you'll see. But the corner that I am very interested in tonight, as I'm sure some of our fans are, and I see one of our drivers is as well, is Canada Corner. Canada Corner is a long straightaway from, it's called Kettle Bottoms straightaway. Comes out of 10 from the carousel, it comes around the kink from 11, and then you're hard on the throttle all the way down the hill. You go down the hill, and then you come back up. You go down about 60 feet, and then you come back up about 80, and you're braking going uphill. And it's a very hard braking zone into a very tight right-hander, which becomes a very technical section of the racetrack. And in that technical section of the racetrack, throughout the race, I foresee, Harvey Abrams said it best, major disaster tonight. Because there is I'm not calling anybody out, but there is a major difference in skill between different road racers here. To be a good road racer in a cup car is a special talent. Anybody can be a decent road racer in a Mazda. Anybody can be a decent road racer in an Indy car if you put in enough laps. But not just anybody can grab a Cup Series car and go out there and turn 2 minute and 14-second lap times at Road America.
No.
It's a special breed of human being who gets to be able to, wheel these things around like that. They're not easy to drive. Next year we won't be saying the same thing. They're going to turn right a lot better. It's not going to take the skill out of it, but it's going to take the change in the way you can drive the car.
Yeah, the car's not going to push like it does now. Now the car has a tendency just to push through these turns, and you really got to get down on those binders to make sure you get around those turns.
Yeah,
next year it's not going to be that way.
Yeah, and when you get on the brakes in this current, the Generation 6 car, on the brakes, gets really wobbly. You start to get sideways a little bit. Hold on. Why did I hear that?
It was me, my friend.
Oh.
It was me. I had chat on so I could hear some of the bantering going on.
No, I thought I
It was
had
a
my
little-
voice on.
No, it was me. Sorry about that. Yeah,
No, you're okay.
My headphones actually bleed through a little bit, so that's what you heard. But I've taken care of that. You won't hear that anymore. Now I have them just barely on there, so I can hear just a little bit. So, but the road course. This is going to be interesting. You got some guys out here that we haven't seen in a couple weeks, coming out here to run a road course. I mean, Adam Wood is back.
Adam is back. We have, we have some drivers out there who we haven't seen in a couple weeks, or making their debut at road courses for the league. And in the number 50,
Will Cannon is back.
Will Cannon is back. The Ass Cannon has returned. We look at
Michael Payne is having a little trouble out there in his number 15 so far.
Why is this different? Give me 1 second, Mr. Pepper. Something is different here. Ah, that's what it is. It was me. Alex Simkowski in the number 54. We're looking at him right now in the Skull Ford Mustang. Beautiful paint scheme. Reminds me a lot of Rusty Wallace.
Rusty Wallace or Harry Gant?
Either one. I feel like Rusty flipped in this car, didn't he? Didn't he drive?
Don't remember.
I think Rusty drove a Skull car.
No.
I thought Rusty drove a Skull car.
No,
Hold
he
on.
Kodiak car. He ran the Kodiak number 20.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Similar colors, but not the same colors.
Every once in a
Skull
while,
is,
even I get one wrong.
Yeah, actually, the Skull cars were actually Rick Mast and Harry Gant. And actually, there's one other guy too that did run, but he was in Xfinity, or Busch at that time. So, but yeah, Cup guys were Rick Mast and Harry Gant ran the Skull Bandit cars.
Now you see, everyone. Oh, Kenny Schrader as well. Yep, I'm starting to remember now.
Actually, I believe it was when Rick Mast actually got a little carbon monoxide in the car. He was running a Skull car. That is a good-looking car, that 54 car that Alex is running tonight. I'm interested to see how well he does. We've only seen him in one race this season, so it's interesting to see how he does. Last week we had Dalton was racing last week with us, and I don't see him tonight. He was really strong last week.
Yeah, I don't see him either. Randy, with 4 minutes left in practice, let's talk about points really quick.
Let's do it.
We've been talking about the cutoff for the playoffs here. Based on point numbers, right? Now, this is the wrong number. Why did this not pop up right? 1 second. Let me just fix that. Nobody said I was smart. There we go. All right, here we go. Based on points, I would say the top 16 on points are locked in because of the suspension of the number 87. Continues tonight, his second race, and then he'll be back next week. I would say based on points, you would lock the top 16 in based on points. I won't lock the top 16 in because we do have 7 races left here in the regular season. And with that being said, you could have subsequently 7 first-time winners this season. It's possible. Probably not probable, but it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I would lock... I believe we already locked in Patrick Gaspar, Nicholas Weatherby, Charles Urick, Harvey Abrams, and Ira Kohlhaas. Well, coming into Road America, I will now lock in Christian Converse, Cody McKinney, and Tom Schuett on points. If we have 5 first-time winners, it's going to be a total different story if any of those winners are below the cutoff line.
Right.
But based on points at the moment, I would lock Ryan Cliver, Tyler Walden, and Michael Payne out. Coming into tonight, Joshua Gathwright's going to lose a major points hit, being suspended. So after tonight, unless
He's
Derek
a driver,
Schilling's,
he could win. He could win a race.
He is a driver who could win. He is definitely a driver who could win. But with Derek Schilling starting the race tonight, Derek Schilling's guaranteed at least 14th place. So even if he was to have the worst night possible, he would finish at least 14th, and that would lock Gathright out of the playoffs based on points. So to get in, you're going to have to win.
Out of those drivers that are not eligible, that are below that cutoff line, that are pretty far back, I mean, we've got a couple guys back there that run really strong that could possibly win a race and spoil some parties here. Like, Juan Mauro Garza. I mean, he's not here tonight, but he's run tough in a lot of these races. I mean, he could win a race. Gimbal could win a race if he comes back in. He ran well at all. So there are some guys back there below that cutoff line that could actually spoil somebody's party.
There definitely are. We could see some, shocking things happen in the last half of the season here.
Yeah, we've already seen. I mean, last week we had a tremendous race at Pocono that really we didn't expect to have that good of a race, but the race turned out to be tremendous. We had a lot of drama and just excitement through the whole race, and anything could happen here in the IVRL.
That is very true. You are telling the truth there. Anything and everything will happen in the IVRL. We've seen it so far this season. I have no reason to believe it won't continue that way. Tonight here at Road America, we have 37 laps, 3 stages. Lap number 10, lap 20, and then a 17-lap third stage shootout. So we are going to see at least 2 pit stops here tonight. I don't know the fuel window. I'll have to figure that one out here. But we'll see at least 2 pit stops here tonight at the end of Stage 1 and the end of Stage 2. And then...
let me ask you a question real quick here. Do you have a dog with a squeaky toy?
I do.
You heard the my chat going on in the back, and now I'm hearing a dog squeaking a toy. Oh.
Well, at least it's not me squeaking the toy.
Yeah, at least. That would be pretty funny.
She's not that loud. She's very cute, so she gets away with it.
My daughter just came back in. She got a job at Walt Disney World. Actually, she's working at Epcot. So if you go to Epcot and you go through the turnstile, she's one of the girls there greeting you. But they just came home. She has a couple days off, and she brought the dog back. So the big old Winford, the Great Dane, who's been working at Disney, is back in the house. So
that puppy is an allergy alert dog, correct?
Yes, he is. He is.
What does he do? Dog. I don't know how that works.
He can detect tree nuts and peanuts, just nuts and stuff that she's very allergic to. And he, if he smells them, he goes over and he scratches her and alerts her and tells her, no, don't eat that. Or if she wants to check something, she will take the article and put it down in his mouth, and he will sniff it. And if it's got something, he will scratch her. If it doesn't, he'll turn his head to the right.
I thought that was something totally different. I thought he was an allergy alert dog for the guests. I wasn't sure how that worked.
No, he's for her.
Okay. What does he do while he's at the park?
He basically sits next to her and lays on a mat and just looks around and sleeps half the time, and that's pretty much what he's been doing.
Wish I had a dog that would do that.
He will sit there. They sat there yesterday, I think, for 10 hours, and that was his job. So.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Especially, you go in the park and you see a big old Great Dane, and his has a name tag on him, telling everybody, team member, Winnie.
That's cool. That's really cool.
It's very cool. So we got a lot of racing tonight.
We do.
Long track road racing. And we all know, if you watch the broadcast, you know, this season we've had a few road courses, and I think everybody knows exactly how I feel about road courses.
They know how I feel about it too, and I love them. We're going to go on board Patrick Gaspar here. Patrick's going to take us around. From Old Bridge, New Jersey, Patrick is going to take us around Road America on his qualifying lap. Hard on the binders off into turn 1. You want to get onto that rumble strip, come out all the way to the other one, come out to the left under the Aryan sign, get on the brakes right about that white line, down into turn 2. Sorry, this is turn 3. Now down the long straightaway here. You're going to go under the sign. That's one of your signals to say you're about quarter of the way down the straightaway. This is turn 4. This is what they call turn 4, folks. I would think you'd call this a straightaway, that with a kink, but into 4, now into 5 on the rumble strips all the way out there. Two tires on the rumble strips is legal. If you put 4 tires around the rumble strips, your lap will be invalidated. So you go through 5, now down here into 6. 6 under the Corvette bridge, now down the hill. Here you go. You're going to gain a lot of speed from 7. Now this is going to go through turn into 7 here. Through the right-hander, now off to the left-hander. 2 tires on the rumble strip. Again, now back to the right. Into turn, this is turn 9? No, sorry, this is 8. This is 8. This is 8. Under the Speedville sign. As you start turning right, here is the beginning of turn 9. You hit the double apex middle here, which is the beginning of turn 10. And then you come out a little bit wide. You come back down to the line. You hit the rumble strip in turn 10. Down the straightaway into turn 11 here, which is a right-hander. You get barely off the throttle, a little bit on the brake. Now down the straightaway to turn 12. Full throttle here, 150, 160 miles an hour. You'll see Patrick Gaspar 170. All the way to 170. When he hits 170 on the brakes, hard on the binders. Now down into turn 12 here. Back to the left-hand side of the track. 2 tires on that black. Now off onto the right. Now into turn 13, which is going to set you up perfectly on that right-hand side to go right to left. For turn 14, you straighten your car up, you come out hard in the binders, you roll through the center of turn 14, you get on the throttle fully once you're straight, and that is a lap around Road America, and we'll see what his lap time was. Across the line, which is right here, the TireRack.com start-finish line. And Patrick Gaspar sets a 2:13.43.
Yeah. Nearly 3 seconds faster than the other guy that actually now he's just 2 seconds ahead of the second fastest guy, Thomas Carino Jr.
Yeah, it's an incredible track. It really is. You would think, though, with 2.5 minutes around this track, there'd be time to think at Road America. There's not.
No, you can't think at all. If you just wave just a little bit, start letting your concentration go anywhere other than this track, you're going to be in trouble really fast. I found that out last night running practice, and I was like, you can't think at all. You have to concentrate all on this track.
And tonight is one thing in the Cup cars. Tomorrow night, you're going to see that the AOLL guys do this in the trucks. The trucks are about 4 to 5 seconds a lap slower here, I think it is. 5 or maybe 8. Yeah. It might be 8 seconds.
Their lap times are actually about 2 seconds slower. Actually, no, it's actually about 8 because it's a 220. Okay,
yeah. So about 8 seconds slower than what you're going to see the fastest guys run tonight. And you're going to see a lot of talent come out of drivers tomorrow night. That's the thing about the trucks is that here at Road America, the Cup cars are all about, you have to power these around this track. The trucks actually want to turn right a little bit, so you have to finesse those. They're so squirrely, you have to finesse them, and they're really squirrely under power, unlike the Cup cars.
Mm-hmm. Totally. You actually watch Patrick Gaspar when he's running around this track. He is really powering this thing around the track.
He's zoned in.
Every second he can. Yeah, he's totally zoned. This is a guy that's on the outside.
Oh, he's going to drift it around 14, and that'll end his second lap in heartbreak. But a 2:13.4 is a heck of a first lap. We'll see if that can hold up against Joseph Causey, who went off on his first lap.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like watching him and he threw away his lap.
It's one and done here on the second lap as he comes through the first sector of the racetrack. So we'll keep an eye on this here as he comes down into turn 9. A nice line through turn 9. Back on the throttle now to from 8. Now into 9 under the bridge. Entering turn 10 here, the double apex. He wants to hit that line perfectly. He's a little wide there on the exit of 10. Down the straightaway into 11. On the curb, he's out wide. Almost gets his lap invalidated. Down to 12. Through 12, now into 13.
Carrying more speed for sure.
He definitely is carrying more speed through turn 12. He's going to get all 4 tires out in the black. If this was Formula 1, the lap would be invalidated, but this is NASCAR, folks. So as long as you keep them on the track, you're good. Through 13, now into 14, which is the right-hander. Hard on the binders, all the way out there. Put 2 tires on the curb. Get 2 tires on that curb, back out. Keep 2 of the tires on the inside of that curb. Down the straightaway. It looks fast. I don't know how the first sector was. Across the line. And Joseph Causey.
Yep.
2:13.3. Whoa, this is going to be another battle for the road course between Causey and Gaspar. And I have been making fun of Patrick Gaspar in all of the chats since he spun himself when he was very much in for the battle for the win at Sonoma. So hopefully, I told him tonight he doesn't spin himself again.
Well, hopefully he won't. Hopefully this is going to be a great battle between those two, because it looks like it's going to be those two. Everybody else seems to be at least 2 seconds off of their pace. And it actually, if you look at it, we've almost got
three separate packs.
Yeah, 3 separate groups here that are
Yeah.
kind of doing their own thing.
You've got that fast pack that's going to battle for the win, who
Yep.
might take each other out. You can't forget about that. They might take each other out by mistake. If that happens, the whole thing goes up in flames, and I don't know what happens then.
Somebody misses turn 6 and we're in trouble.
Yeah, this could be insane. But if the 2 front runners take themselves out tonight, that second pack, it's whoever is the fastest on race pace.
Right.
And look at Harvey Abrams. Harvey Abrams was saying that him and Adam Wood are going to continue to fight for their battle of being in the back at road courses. Harvey, I don't mean to call you a liar, sir, but you are a dirty liar. You've gotten a lot faster.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I hate about how people think about themselves at road courses. Road course racing is not easy. It never has been. It never will be. Don't underestimate yourself.
Well, I always overestimate myself.
What? How many times you're going to crash, and then you only crash one
Yeah,
or 2
exactly.
times? Yeah,
actually, last time I actually made it through 2 turns.
You only made it through 2 turns. Well, hopefully tomorrow night in the AOLL Truck Series, you're a little bit better, and me and you can race a little bit before I hopefully go up there and challenge for the win. I'd like to get my 2nd in a row. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'd like to think it's possible.
Tomorrow night, Blake was blazing fast.
What was Blake setting for lap times?
He was in the 2:19, 2:20.
I think I'm capable of that. I'm not going to say I am. I think I might be capable of that.
Oh, good for you. That'd be awesome if you're that fast. I was in the whopping, what was I? 2:28, 2:29, something like that.
That's respectable. For someone of your age and skill level, that's respectable.
My age, yeah, I like that. Yeah,
No, you forgot the other half. I said skill level.
You know what? I blame it on VR. If people have not tried VR, VR will definitely help you. I'm telling you, it's a world of difference.
You know what you can say to me, Randy, whenever I say stupid things like that?
What?
You have a turtle. I do not.
I do have 2 of those turtles.
You do have 2. I mean, they were back on NASCAR Racing 2003, but
yeah,
you still have.
One was 2003. I think one was on ARCA Sim Racing. I think.
What the hell is ARCA Sim Racing?
It's still out there.
Really?
Yeah, Sim Factory. It's still out there. It is exact. It's what the AOL went from. We went from 2003 when they lost support for that, and then we had a server, and we went to Arca Sim Factory, and we ran that for I think 2 years.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. I'm gonna have to,
Actually, we had our guest the other night on the podcast, Tim St. Jean, and believe it or not, earlier this year, myself and Tim St. Jean were running the Sim Factory Arca Sim Racing Sim together in another league. We were in the Boars League together.
You have another league that you race with?
I was racing the Boars League. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Are they in the off season or?
No, this was during the regular season. This was my Monday night.
No, I'm saying,
league.
are they in the off season now or?
No, they're racing right now. They switched over. Now they're running the R Factor 2.
Oh, see, I've never been able to get the R Factor 2.
Yeah, it's like $30. You get all the tracks and everything.
It's a good, it's a good sim. I've just never been able to really get. I have it. I haven't fallen in love with it. I like iRacing more.
Well, I did like the Sim Factory stuff. The Arca, I thought the cars drove really, really well in that particular sim. Unfortunately, the graphics were still a little dated. That was the only bad thing about that sim, was the graphics. But other than that, the cars drove great. So
that's good to know. Randy,
yeah.
With a minute before the race begins, you think you want to talk to our in-race reporter really quick?
Yeah, let's bring him in.
Adam, what'd you get Nick and Randy up in the booth? You got a copy?
Most days. What's up?
Most days, he says. Adam, welcome back from your extended vacation. Hope it was enjoyable. Welcome back to the track. We're excited to have you back here. Well, we're excited to have you here. What is a fuel run tonight?
I honestly don't know. Hopefully it's a stage, so I'm just gonna play it conservatively. I'm locked into the chase, and there's nothing I need to really improve here tonight. I'm not a road course guy, so I'm gonna race the racetrack. Hopefully stay off everybody. And last time I was here was an Xfinity car with Harvey, and me and him battled from wreck to wreck around the corners. So hopefully we don't do that tonight. Maybe a little bit cleaner race.
So how is that any different than normal?
Normal's a little bit different.
Yeah. Well, you're getting ready to go green flag racing. I was going to ask you, how's the new VR working out?
It's doing good. I'm waiting for the new card to arrive so I can actually boost the settings a lot more. So once I get that, it's going to do great. How's yours going?
It felt great last night. I can't wait to run tomorrow night.
We're running back here. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Well, Adam, we'll put you back down there with your teammates. And good luck up there tonight. And maybe we'll be talking to you post-race.
All right, guys. You have a good night.
Good luck, Adam.
Thanks, man.
That was Adam Wood, driver of the number 45 Miller Lite First Response Racing Ford Mustang. Speaking of Miller Lite...
Coast Fire Media.
And Coast Fire Media, yeah. Speaking of Miller Lite, I don't know if anybody else has heard breaking news in NASCAR. Brad Keselowski is leaving the 2 car next year. He's going to Roush Fenway Racing as a owner-driver.
Yeah, that's actually pretty amazing.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Maybe he thinks he can turn that car around, or that team.
I don't think Jeff Gordon in 1999 could turn that team around.
I don't think so either. I mean that's a lot of work there.
Think about this, okay? You have Jack Roush who meddles in every decision. Then you have the Boston Red Sox owners who have, in the past, meddled in every decision the Red Sox have ever made. So I'm assuming they probably meddle with every decision the team makes. You don't have competent drivers there. What's Brad going to do? Go over there and take... I don't even think he has any sponsors with him because I think they're all on board of Penske. It's not like with other teams where, like, when say Alex Bowman was to leave HMS, Ally was with HMS, but Nationwide was with Bowman. So if Nationwide was still in the sport, Bowman would have taken Nationwide. I don't think Keselowski has any of those sponsors that are actually big names.
No, I don't
Because
think
Miller
so either.
Lite's gone now, and they were a Penske sponsor. I think, Detroit is a Penske sponsor. You see the tire rack? No, it's not tire rack. Town Fair, no, what the hell is it? Is it tire rack?
Discount Tire.
Discount Tire.
Discount
That's
Tire.
You see that on all 3 of his cars in the Cup Series and in the Xfinity Series. So that's not a Keselowski sponsor.
No.
What is Brad Keselowski is a weenie, so him driving for them makes sense, but
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea other than he thinks that he can make some money off of him. Sure, it's got to be some money involved somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know.
for Roush to still be open, they have to be making a profit. You're not going to keep the team open without making a profit for this many years. So maybe the only thing that's in that, he's already got a championship. He's a multiple-time race winner. Hell, who cares about winning another championship if you're going to make millions and millions and millions of dollars? Jeff Gordon resigned to the fact that he was never going to win another championship in 2005, but he knew he was going to make hundreds of millions of dollars off the cash cow that was Jimmy Johnson. Maybe they think they can find a cash cow. Maybe they have somebody in the works to go to Roush. I don't even know. They don't even have a development program. They don't even have an Xfinity car.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll have to just wait and see how this all plays out. I mean, next year is not going to be the year to watch. I think it's going to be at least 2 years down the line before we see anything play out. So,
well, I mean, you could say that next year. You could say that next year could be a big year, and because of the reason that you have brand new cars. So if you get off to a hell of a start with the new generation, sponsors are going to want to be on board of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
But let's be honest. Who is Ford going to focus on? They're going to focus on Jack Roush, or they're going to focus on Tony Stewart and Penske. But we come out of 14.
Pace car is off. We are getting ready to go green flag racing. Joseph Causey on the pole. Patrick Gaspar on his outside. Green flag is out. They are all on the gas, side by side for the first time tonight here at Road America. It's the IVRL Buttkicker Racing Series, and here we go down into turn number 1 as Joseph Causey pulls the car down to the bottom line and pulls away by 3 car lengths. And down the hill they go into turn number 2. They'll make their way around the turn into 3 and down.
We got cars around in the back of the pack. Tom Schuett, Michael Payne, both involved in something here. We'll cut back to them here in a second.
As Patrick Gaspar has got around Joseph Causey, Patrick Gaspar leads them down the hill and off they go as he gets bottom of the turn, and here comes Causey again, diving down through the straight. They'll make their way into turn number 6. They'll make their way around turn number 6. Causey gets around and resets himself out front.
The reason you're seeing this battle so hard here in the first lap of the race is Patrick Gaspar knows that in the last race at Sonoma, what brought his downfall to him was not getting by Causey early enough. He knows he has to make every opportunity count, and being on the back bumper of Causey with cold tires, the playing field is equal right now. You're both extremely fast. You have to take advantage of it.
He cannot let him get away by any means. He has to stay right there with him, because once Causey gets into a rhythm, he's going to have trouble. He'll pull away from you, so Gaspar has to stay right there with him. But I'll tell you what, it looks like Causey is setting a rhythm already as he's pulling away by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car lengths already.
Adam Wood, Cody McKinney, Harvey Abrams have all been off track. We'll take a look at that here in one moment.
Gaspar reels him in. He got a little better time in that last turn. They'll go around in, I believe that's number 14 there.
Down the straightaway here for the first time tonight. Under green flag conditions, they're going to cross lap number 1. Joseph Causey's going to lead by 0.4 of a second. Gaspar is in the draft. He's going to get a good run down the straightaway. He might look to the inside off in a 1 if he breaks late. Will he make the dive to the inside? No, he will not through turn 1. Here they come. We'll keep an eye on this. This is going to be a heck of a battle here. You see Joseph Causey from the hood of Patrick Gaspar. Through now turn 3. Gaspar got a good run off into 3. Causey gets a good run out of 3.
As Gaspar tries to reel in Joseph Causey is setting sail ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 car lengths ahead. As he'll start to wean the car down to get on the binders, get down into...
Causey locked it up. Causey locked it up. He's gone wide.
But he's still right there. He's hanging on with him.
There's the mistake that Gaspar needed. Causey made a mistake. He locked it up, getting on the brakes hard into the corner. The hard left through 7, now up into 8. Sorry, 6 through 7, now up into 8.
You get off out of 3 and get into gear 4. They'll make their way up the hill. And
Causey wide again! Causey on the brakes hard. He must be messing with the brake bias. He's off the track. And Patrick Gaspar through to the lead.
Gaspar leads by 1 car length.
Uncharacteristic mistakes by Joseph Causey here early on have cost him the lead here to Patrick Gaspar in stage 1 so far. The first lap went to Causey. Gaspar wide a little bit. Yeah, he got 2 tires on that rumble strip. That could have cost him. Here comes Causey down the straightaway to 13. This is Canada corner here. Hard through Canada corner. Causey sideways.
Causey got really sideways off that turn. He's trying really hard to make sure that Patrick Gaspar does not lead a lap at all. That's what I think he's trying to do.
Characteristic mistakes through 14. Patrick Gaspar will lead lap number 2. We have a battle for 3rd, though, out of 14 down the straightaway. Weatherby and Carino, they were side by side through 14, and Weatherby is going to win that battle. Carino looking to the inside, though. He's looking left. He's looking right. Carino into turn 1. He's going to look to the inside. He's not going to be able to outbrake him. He's going to think about it better. He didn't want to outbrake himself. Oh, Carino's around!
He's almost on the tires. He gets on the binders as hard as he can. Just barely taps those
And he's
tires.
not going to be able to move. He's not going to be able to move. He's going to lose multiple positions here. The rest of the pack is coming. Carino's got to go. He's got to go. He's going to lose 2, 3, now 4 positions. He might fall out of the top 10 here. Here comes 9th position.
McKinney's trying to get around him on that outside.
We
Carino's
talk
gotta
about
just-
uncharacteristic
gets into
mistakes. Uncharacteristic mistakes. That one cost him there, too. We have a battle for the lead that has caused Joseph Causey down. Causey almost around as we cut back to the lead. Holy schmoly, Randy. This track is slick, and it's wide. It's had the same format of the race. It's had the same format, the same layout since 1955 when it opened. And the racing is still fantastic almost 70 years later.
It's definitely a very tricky track. And like we said, if you do not concentrate the whole time, you're going to have trouble. We've seen that with Causey. It looked like he might have been trying to set his brake bias or something like that. And
Causey's wide again!
Causey's around again!
Causey wide off the racetrack, but Gaspar couldn't take advantage!
No, he couldn't. I thought he was going to, but he did not.
Gaspar is thinking long-term here now. I think he's thinking about those tires. Maybe he sees Causey off the track again! He must either have something wrong with this brake pedal or he's messing with the brake biases. But Patrick Gaspar is just doing what he needs to do. He's putting the pressure on Joseph Causey, and it's causing uncharacteristic mistakes by Joseph Causey. Now through turn 14, Causey didn't get a good launch. Gaspar got a better launch. They're going to be side by side by the end of the straightaway.
Gaspar is doing everything he can, but the one thing he cannot do is try to run Joseph Causey's line. He's got to run his own line and concentrate on himself and not on what Joseph Causey's doing. Once he does that, it's going to be game over for him as well.
Yeah, no, that's what Patrick Gaspar did at Sonoma. He attempted to run Causey's line, spun himself out. He can't do that here tonight. He drives off deep into the corner. He's going to lose half a second there through that section of the racetrack, and now that's going to be a heck of a battle that might die out here just kind of quickly. We're going to take a look at all of
Gaspar's off the pace a little bit there. Now he's reeled it back in, but he dropped back. It looked like he was slowing there.
It did.
He missed the shift.
Harvey Abrams is around. Will Cannon is off the track. Michael Payne is off the track. Derek Schilling is off the track. We're going to go back and look at the couple of incidences we had here early on as Patrick Gaspar is now about a second behind Joseph Causey. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll jump back to it if we have a battle for the lead. But this was on lap number 1. This was the Tom Schuett incident we talked about. Tom Schuett, this is down through turn 1 here. On the first lap, Tom Schuett hard on the binders, locked it up, got off the racetrack. In front of him, Michael Payne got a little loose, came back in front of Ryan Cliver, and that stacked up the rest of the field. And then, then Schuett tried to get on the throttle and spun out and took out Michael Payne. Oh, just unlucky for them. And then we want to go forward a little bit to the Cody McKinney incident. Cody McKinney, here he is. He's about half a second behind his brother Joey. On the binders hard. He misses his apex, misses his braking point. We'll watch that one more time. Oh, he hit the wall too. We'll watch Cody McKinney here. He's coming down. Might have been focused on something else. Tried to hit his braking point. He just missed it. Locked up the brakes, went left, right, saved it. Didn't come out and take out Derek Schilling and his brother. But then he throttled up and pounded the inside wall. Lots of damage to the left front of the 14, and a road course. These road courses, especially road courses like Road America, are extremely dependent on aero. And we'll go back to the Harvey Abrams incident as well. Harvey Abrams was racing Thomas Carino here. Harvey Abrams got on the curb a little bit, got sideways, and then he just lost it coming over the crest of the hill. And he was able to lock the brakes down and not destroy anybody in front of him. Luckily for him, luckily for him, you see Cody McKinney go by there too. Not too much damage on the front end of the 14, so that could be a lucky break. Joey McKinney, we'll look at the Joey McKinney incident here. Him and Ryan Cliver were racing. They come out through under the Corvette sign, off the track, and then Joey just drives right off the racetrack, spins out a little bit, has to lock it down. And then just recently live, Michael Payne has been involved in something. We'll look at Michael Payne, what happened to him. Michael Payne through the Corvette sign, hard on the binders, just loops it around about halfway, and then he tries to save it and just does the 360. And then immediately, I believe he's now in the pits. I want to see. Is he in the pits? Nope. It's just I lost him for a second. So yeah, Michael Payne did a little spinneroonie back on the track. But we'll keep an eye now back on the lead here. Joseph Causey, Patrick Gaspar. The battle is raging.
That is definitely the best battle on the track. As farther back in the track, we did have Charles Yerk got around Adam Wood, who Adam Wood at that time was running fourth, who was having a good run. He got passed by Charles Yerk, as that's probably one of the better battles besides the battle for the lead right now.
So Adam hadn't done. Adam had not done a lap inside under 220 during practice or qualifying, and then here in the race he posted a 2:17. So his fastest lap at this track so far was in the race, and has really shown where he is, and is continuing to try to catch the number 76 of Charles Yerk.
He's actually hanging right there with him, which is pretty good.
Oh, he's gonna dive to the inside!
Oh, look at Adam Wood go. Adam Wood dives inside and gets around Yerk, but Yerk's not going away.
A late breaking move right there. One of the last of the late breakers, Adam Wood is. He's one of those guys that Daniel Ricciardo would be proud of. Over the hill, up off the track, over the hill.
And that's allowing Simborski to gather. I mean, Adam Wood is off the track now. He's mowing the grass. So Adam will lose 2 spots.
Oh, Adam has some right front damage as well. The right front is pushed in on that car. A good save, though, to keep it in 6th. Adam just has to calm down and just put his brakes back on and see what can continue here. We're going to look really quick. Tom Schuett has been involved in another incident. We'll look back at what happened with Tom Schuett. This was just a moment ago. So Tom Schuett was coming through the forest section, hard on the brakes, locked it up, went off the track, and he looped it right in the middle of the racetrack. Got going. Derek Schilling was coming. He had to get off the track and get going, so good for him. We had a few other cars just go off the racetrack right there, but nothing to report.
Damage on that car as well.
Yes, that was from the earlier incident that he had. The battle for the lead has died down. It's now 1 second. Joseph Causey might have just been holding his best for when he needed it, which was allowing Patrick Gaspar to tear up his tires and that. So 6 laps in, the battle has definitely died off a little bit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's what we thought would happen was Causey would get his rhythm, and then it would be Causey off to the races by himself.
We have some drivers making some gains on each other at the moment. Ryan Cliver, who started back in 15th, up to 8th. He's been one of the survivors. He's catching Thomas Carino. Thomas Carino had a oopsie on the last lap. Lost 7 seconds. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Thomas Carino. Carino's had some good weeks. I mean, just won his first race, and now he's having a little rough of a time here on a road course at Road America.
We'll keep an eye now. We're going to take a ride with Ryan Cliver here through one of the hardest right-handers on the racetrack. Up the hill to the left now. See the fans off to the right. This racetrack holds a ton of fans. And when I say a ton of fans, I mean a ton of fans. Randy Pepper, do you know how many people can fit in Road America with the permanent seating?
I would say 230,000.
It's infinite.
Well, if you
It's
want
open.
to count...
No, it's open seating without capacity limitations.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say, you said seating. So I was thinking seating as in grandstands or some like little seating around the track. Now, yeah, sure, you can just drive up here in your car and sit on the gate and just watch them race if you want.
But yes, 150,000 plus can be accommodated.
Wow. Wow, it's a lot of people. Daytona used to have, it's about 200,000 people was the attendance at Daytona International Speedway until they took away the grandstands in the back straightaway. So now I think it's down to probably around 150. So Joseph Causey is our leader now, and it looks like Patrick Gaspar is starting to maybe reel him in a little bit. No, he is. He's right there behind him. It's a little faster, only 0.8 seconds behind Joseph Causey. Joseph Causey makes a mistake. That's going to be the door opening for Patrick Gaspar. Make his way across the stripe to complete lap number 8. 8 laps are in the book. And stage number 1 here at Road America. And you can see Gaspar is really trying to reel him in. He's trying everything he can. But you got to remember, you want to save your stuff for the final stage. Don't worry about this stage. Get the points. I mean, he finished second. He's still got second place points.
Randy Pepper, what is Road America's nickname?
The Big Arm?
America's National Park of Speed. It is one of the fastest road courses in the world. It's one of the fastest permanent road courses in the world.
Oh, I did not know that.
Do you know the track record around Road America?
Well, considering they run every type of car out here, I'm going to say...
It's not as new as you think.
It's not as new as I think.
You would think the last time IndyCar ran here, right?
I was saying, yeah, probably IndyCar.
You have to go all the way back to the turn of the century when CART ran here in August of 2000. A young upstart for Green Honda Renard Racing, a future Motorsport Hall of Famer if he's not already in the Motorsports Hall of Fame, a man whose career was ended quite too early, Dario Franchitti. Not only did he win the race, but he set the track record at 139.866. That's an average of 145.9 miles an hour.
Wow. That is moving on this track. I mean, that's just insanely fast.
Yeah, that's really fast. That's really, really, really fast. You know how many kilometers per hour that is for our fans north of the border?
Kilometers?
234.7 kilometers per hour. That's trucking.
It's a lot of kilometers.
Yes, it is.
You know what? In my car, I have a Chrysler Pacifica. I have a
Why
dad
does
van.
that not surprise me?
Well, I have to, I got to carry equipment around to town doing my carny work. So, the Chrysler Pacifica is a wonderful vehicle for that. You got stow and go, you put the seats down, you turn it into a cargo van just like that. So it works great for me. And, the thing about it, that has, on the speedometer, you can easily just hit the button and it will go from miles per hour to kilometers. And every now and then I will accidentally hit that button and not realize it, and I'll go, I'm sitting there riding around going like 20 miles an hour, and I'm like, what the heck, I'm only going 20. I'm keeping up with everybody, what the heck? Not realizing it's on kilometers and not miles per hour.
So if you're only doing 20 kilometers an hour, you're pretty much not moving.
Exactly.
Kilometers an hour is a lot faster.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
It's kind of funny. You get on the highway and you're doing 45 kilometers and don't even realize you're actually doing 70 almost. They are talking on the radios. Cody McKinney is talking Tom Schuett right now. I'm not sure what's going on.
Let's take a look back. I mean, we do
guys.
have some more incidences to look up on here. Cody McKinney, Harvey Abrams, Michael Payne, all involved in something here, which we will bring to you. Bob Carroll has been involved in something. Tom Schuett has been involved in something as well again. But we're going to watch Joseph Causey win stage numero uno here as they come out of turn 14. The yellow flag, well, the green and white flags will fly, and Joseph Causey will win stage 1. We will get you the stage 1 results here in a moment. We're going to go back and look at some of the other incidences that happened since we caught you back up previously. So this is the first one we're going to look at. The Bob Carroll incident happened a few laps ago. Bob Carroll looks like he's coming up the straight, coming up towards the double apex here, which is turn. Nope. He's coming up towards the right, hard on the brakes, and yep, goodbye. We'll look back at Joey McKinney here. What happened to Joey McKinney? Hard on the brakes, got his tires out in the grass a little bit before that, coming down into the left-hander here. And off the racetrack, spins across the track. Will there be any damage on the race car? No, there will not. Just some flat spotted tires. Tom Schuett, here we go. Let's see what happens with Mr. Schuett. He's coming up, going towards the left-hander here. And you see Derek Schilling go off in front of him. Tom Schuett just locks him up. Cody McKinney, we'll keep an eye look at what happened with Cody McKinney here. All by his onesies. Cody McKinney, same area as he did it earlier, hard on the brakes and loops it around. And this time he gets no damage, just some flat spotted tires. We'll see if something happened with him and Tom Schuett as he comes back on the track, though. Nothing happened there. We'll go look at Harvey Abrams. What happened to Harvey Abrams here? Harvey Abrams with a little bit of damage on the right front already. Coming down the same incident area where Cody McKinney got off the track. Hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes. Nothing off the track. And off the track again. Hits the grass, and he's good to go. We'll take a look at what happened with Michael Payne, and you see right behind him, Michael Payne through the long double right-hander here as the cars are pitting. We'll get a look at that for you in a second. The 15 around and pounds the inside wall, losing the front end of the race car. We're back live here as the cars are going to be entering the pits here any moment. But your stage one results: Joseph Causey, Patrick Gaspar, Nicholas Weatherby, Charles Urich, Alex Simkowski, your top 5.
Tom Scarino and Ryan Cliver will make their way 6th and 7th. 8th and 9th is Adam Wood and Joey McKinney. 10th and 11th, Bob Carroll and Cody McKinney. 12th and 13th, it's Tom Schuett and Derek Schilling. Michael Payne, who's still running out there, and Harvey Abrams, they're running 14th and 15th. And the person that did not even start the race, but is here, at least I don't think he started the race. I don't see any time. Well, I guess he did start the race. Will Cannon just did not set a time. He's 5 laps down. So there's no surprises tonight. We pretty much thought that we'd see these two guys up front. We just would hope these guys would be a little closer this time. We saw this the last road course they ran with Joseph Causey and Patrick Gaspar. They were like the class of the field, and it's pretty much the same as it was last time.
So Randy, a fun little fact here, a fun, trivia question. I always like to ask these at road courses. Corners have names. The most historic one about Road America, Turn 10, Canada Corner. Why is it called Canada Corner? I'm not Turn 10. Sorry, hold on. I have the thing here. Like I said, the actual corners at Road America are different than what they should be, because there definitely isn't 14 corners at this racetrack, but we'll let them believe what they want. Canada Corner, Turn 12. Why is it called Canada Corner?
Because I'm trying to think. Because I had a good answer, but I don't know now.
Okay, well, the actual factual answer behind it is during Road America's first season in 1955, the track owner hired the local Boy Scouts to pick up all the garbage under the grandstands after each event. Among the usual litter were large amounts of empty Canadian beer cans and lots of empty Canadian cigarette packs. The track owner got wind of this and renamed Turn 12 Canada Corner. I don't know if Molson Canadian was around back then, but it seems the Canadians that came down to visit enjoyed themselves a little bit of Molson Canadian.
Did you know in 2019 that Road America changed the name of Canada Corner to Make America Great Again Corner? Did you know that?
No, they didn't.
Yes, it did.
What the hell just happened here?
It was, yes, Road America changed the corner to Make America Great Again Corner in response to the tariff dispute with Canada. So, there's a little bit of information on that corner that we just learned.
I'm not going to get
I know
into
that
it.
just...
I'm going to sit here quietly. We're going to call it Canada Corner because I am not ever once, and I'll say it live on broadcast, I am not ever once calling a corner the MAGA Corner, okay? I will burn the racetrack down before I call it that.
What I love it that I don't have any political affiliation with anybody.
Neither do I.
Don't really care what they call it.
Neither do I. I just don't want to call it a joke of a corner.
You know, every president or whatever has their little thing, and I guess that was his
You know
thing.
what?
And that,
From now on, I'm going to call it the Reagan Corner. There we go. It'll be the it'll be
Ronald
the
Reagan? No,
it'll
don't we
be
have
the
streets named after Reagan?
it'll be the greatest corner in NASCAR history. That'll trigger some people.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Ghostfire Media upsetting people since 2020.
This track kind of resembles a saxophone. It kind of looks like Bill Clinton's saxophone.
We'll call it Clinton Avenue over there in turn 12. No, we'll call the straightaway Clinton Avenue. It goes off into Reagan Corner, and then it goes off into Bush Boulevard.
I was going to say right into George Bush's bushes.
Yeah, right into Bush Boulevard. Turn 9 will be Bush Senior Boulevard, and turn 10 will be Bush Junior Boulevard.
Oh boy. Wouldn't that be something if we had like a whole track named after a bunch of presidents?
I could imagine Circuit of the Americas. Could you imagine? There's 20 corners there? You could get 20 presidents.
Turn 1 would be Washington Corner.
Washington Avenue off into turn 1.
5 would be Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln Corner. Can we name one of the corners after a non-president? Can we give Hamilton one? Hamilton straightaway? No, we'll give Hamilton a grandstand.
Yeah.
Don't worry, folks. This is what me and Randy Pepper do.
The William Howard Taft Pit Lane.
Yeah, baby! And here they come off of turn 4 here to the William Howard Taft Pit Lane, brought to you by TireRack.com, sponsored by the Make America Great Again Foundation, co-sponsored by the Clinton Foundation. Now you know that it's a joke, because that would never happen.
Yeah, because we know that. We really can't figure out where the money's going.
Well, they were supposed to redo Pit Lane last month, but for some reason, it's still broken down. I think it went on strike. Oh wait, we found the money. It was under the desk.
I did not steal that money from anyone.
I did not take that money from anybody.
I would never steal anything from anyone. All right, we're lying.
Oh my God! Now the chat's getting involved. Eisenhower entry off of Bush Avenue into the Eisenhower entry to the William Howard Taft Pit Lane, presented by Make America Great Again, the Clinton Foundation, and the Bushes for Bushes. Oh man, only people over the age of 12 will get that last joke.
Oh boy. You know what, folks? I'll tell you what, this is a long track.
It's a long pace lap.
There's a lot of time for us to think of really stupid stuff. And this may not be one of the stupidest things we thought of, because it's kind of funny in a way.
Oh,
but,
man.
You know, it all started with something that actually is real.
Instead of One to Go presented by Credit One Bank, it's One to Go by the Jefferson Monument. Oh man.
Boy. Oh boy.
One to Go presented by the pack for oh god, I don't even know what the pack names are anymore. I have a good one, but I can't say it on broadcast. Oh man!
One to Go, presented by Tito's Cigar Company. Oh, whoa, whoa. You know, I kind of thought of that actually myself. But you're not the only one with a demented sick mind.
Oh, God. In just seconds, it'll all be over.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, the movie The Purge is, the new Purge is coming out. Anybody going to that, I wonder?
I'm just waiting 8 months for it to happen here.
Gosh.
Looks like the pace car is peeling off. Is getting ready to peel off. They're backing the field up here. We'll put the track map on so you guys can all see what's going on, where they are in the track.
Nope, they're not going green. They threw it off. They're not going green. Somebody was out of line, I guess.
Oh my goodness.
Now pace car pulled off. He's still up there. So they're gonna have to catch back up to the pace car. We'll go back to green whenever they decide to. Somebody was out of line evidently.
Okay, one more. This was just too funny. One of the commenters said, all sand traps can be called the Trump traps.
Gosh.
The trials and tribulations of going around Road America. You caught in all the Trump traps.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Road America brought to you by all of the past presidents.
Road America brought to you by I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You know, we could sit here and do this all night long. We go, uh-oh, Patrick Gaspar missed that turn. I guess he's got a Biden moment.
Oh!
You know, we could do this all night long.
Oh man, it looks like the lap time was deleted there from Joseph Causey. He had a Clinton incident.
Boy. So,
Our leader is typing and driving. Our leader, Joseph Causey has commented that the 15 was too far back for the restart. So they ended up throwing the green flag off. And I'm looking at the track map at the moment. Do you know how far away the 15 still is?
Oh, he's way back
Yes,
there.
yes.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know if he has been off the track or if he has no front end. Let's take a look at the number 15 of Michael Payne. Oh, okay. It was the first one. He has no front end.
oh, he doesn't. He hadn't had a front end for a long time. We've been able to look at his carburetor for many laps.
Aren't they fuel injected now?
Yeah, I believe
That's
they
just
are.
there. That's just there for visual effects, then. 'Cause
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no carburetor needs on a fuel injected engine. You know, while we have time to talk about this, what is your thought of a hybrid engine in NASCAR?
No. I don't want a hybrid engine because a hybrid engine would actually cut down on sound, and I think part of the mystique of NASCAR's racing is the sound of these cars.
Yeah, but in the 90s, you ran V6s in the Xfinity cars. You didn't even notice. Sound was no different in the V6s.
Yeah, but that's
straight pipe
hybrid is a whole different thing.
Yeah, but you have you straight pipe them,
Yeah,
and
I
then
don't think...
you put a turbo on it. Hybrid. No, they'd sound like Formula One cars, just more throaty.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a good idea.
I don't think it's an option anymore. I think it's going to happen sooner rather than later.
Oh, I'm sure of that. I mean, I've actually heard of rumbles of electric one day.
That will have to happen eventually, but I think it'll be its own series. I think you'll have, kind of like Formula One and Formula E, you'll have NASCAR and NASCAR E.
Yeah, and I mean, have you ever watched those E-races?
I love those E-races.
They are so strange because there is no sound.
All you hear is the...
Yeah, you hear the batteries.
You know what's crazy, though, is you still have 4 gears.
Yeah.
At least it's not a CVT transmission, because I think we can both be under the same agreement that CVT transmissions are wasted pieces of junk. As we come out of turn 14, to save us from having to talk anymore, and we begin stage number 2 here at Road America.
Up the hill they go. Joseph Causey is your leader, and he'll get on the gas just like that. And he's out to a 1-2 car length lead, maybe 3-4 now, as he's got on the gas hard as Gaspar and Weatherby are side by side as they go down into turn number 1.
Oh, Yerrick!
Whoa, Charles Yerrick, what a move he just did. Wow. Oh, and Weatherby's off the track. Dirt dogging a little bit.
Oh, Yerrick, the 54, Alex Simkowski is off the track. He hit Charles Yerrick. Carino follows him. Oh, man.
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
Alex Simkowski ended up in the barricades.
Yep, he's back out on the track now, but boy, he...
Patrick Gaspar to the inside and through. Oh, Gaspar off off the track. He locked it up. We have everybody's off the track. Everybody's off the track back there.
Wow, we got cars sideways sitting back there.
Man, oh man, everybody missed that corner.
As right now, it's Joseph Causey, the only one safe from all this chaos. We got another car off the track back there. Oh
Ryan Cliver. Hey, don't look now. Nicholas Weatherby is as fast as Joseph Causey during this race so far.
Wow.
On the lap time boards, he's the same. He's the same speed as. He's had the same fastest lap as Joseph Causey.
But can he catch
Oh, he's off the track!
He's off the track, yeah.
Yurik almost went around!
Oh,
We have
he's
cars
going
off
to
the
the
track! It's the 18, Joey McKinney's off the track! Cody McKinney and Tom Stewart are coming through! Joey McKinney's about to be challenged by Derek Schilling to the outside. Holy schmoly! Restarts are where it's at. Charles Yurik and Patrick Gaspar are getting racy. Holy moly, Randy Pepper.
Jumping crawdads, we got a Pier 6er breaking out here.
Holy
America.
jumping. As one of my favorite now NHL announcers says, holy jumping, here we go. Off into one now. Gaspar is going to make the move to the inside. Bob Carroll, Thomas Carino, Joey McKinney all off the track again. Bob Carroll in the wall now. Bob Carroll in the wall.
Bob Carroll has decided to park the car in the pit, so he's being towed back right now.
That is a shame. We'll keep it up. We'll look at what happened to him in a minute here. 3 laps to go here in the shortened stage 2 after about 8 laps of caution.
Ozzy all by himself, out by 1.8 seconds over Nicholas Weatherby. Charles Yurik is running 3rd. Patrick Gaspar is 4th. Adam Wood is 5th.
Oh, we got cars off the track! Cars off the track! Cody McKinney's around! Derek Schilling! They're doing synchronized spinning!
Weatherby just went off the track and mowed the grass as well.
Synchronized spinning! Oh man, Weatherby off the track. He's gonna lose a ton of time to to Joseph Causey. Man, oh man, we're gonna go back and look what happened to Cody McKinney here. Synchronized spinning, him and Derek Schilling. It was actually synchronized spinning.
Yes, it was.
It was 100% synchronized spin. I have never seen something like that. Oh, and they kissed right at the end to make sure. I have never seen something like that before in my life.
They were stuck together like a couple poodles on a hot summer's night.
I was going to say like me to my leather chair in the summer, but that works too. Do you not like that visual?
I did.
Oh, Joey McKinney is around. We're going to look at what happened to him.
Look at Adam Wood. Adam Wood now just got around Charles Yurik for that 3rd position.
Adam Wood did get around Charles Yurik there. It was a good pass by Adam. He got a 3-second gap on there, so we're going to go back and see what happened to Charles Yurik. But Joey McKinney here, all by himself in the 18. Let's see what happened to him. Into a braking zone, going down into the forest section, and he gets just slideways and noses the front end into the wall. And then we'll look what happened to Charles Yurik here. Charles Yurik coming out of 14 goes off into the gravel, says, hello, how you doing? I wanted to mow the grass for you. I think that was an inch or two too high. And now Cody McKinney is around. Cody McKinney on the exit of the forward section.
Back for 6 and 7, Tom Stewart and Thomas Carino are battling it out back there. That's a good battle.
Stewart locks it up.
Trying to get around Stewart. Yeah, Stewart finally. Oh, no, Stewart's not going away. He's still hanging tough one, but Carino has been working on him for a while, and finally Carino will get around him. as Ryan Cliver, I believe, is right there behind him as well. So Schuett will, if he doesn't watch out, he's going to have a trunk full of that Cliver in the number 11.
That very interesting KFC scheme that Ryan Cliver has going on.
I've never seen that one.
Normally he runs Denny Hamlin schemes.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that one. That one just, I don't know. It's simplistic, which is what NASCAR wants now. But oh, Joey McKinney has gone around again. There are no battles on the racetrack. We'll take you to the incident here with Joey McKinney. That's not Joey McKinney. There it is. Joey McKinney into the braking zone. On the brakes, comes out of there, hard on the brakes, off the racetrack, spins it around. Oh, Tom Schuett's around! We're going to look at that incident now. Hard on the brakes for Tom Schuett. He was catching Thomas Carino. On the throttle, and that's a big one.
Yeah, that's a big one there.
That's some damage. That is some serious damage to the right front. But one lap to go here in stage numero dos. And Patrick Gaspar all over the back bumper of the 23 of Nicholas Weatherby. He could use a good stage finish.
Weatherby's trying to run that line, trying to keep Gaspar back there.
Oh, he locked it up. They're going to be side by side.
Oh, boy. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Come up the hill. And this time it looks like Gaspar just got a better line, and Weatherby.
Oh, there goes Weatherby.
Yep.
Weatherby wanted to make sure that the, that the grass was mowed.
Yeah. Trying to get that job. A lot of grass. I would not want to be the cutting crew for this track. God, you would have to have a 15-man crew just to mow the grass in this place.
I think one guy does it on a Kubota tractor. He just mows different sections all 7 days of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all. He'd have to do that. It'd be crazy. I was thinking it was like a little guy in a little John Deere.
Little John Deere 200. Not even a tractor. Just a little riding lawnmower with a 7x7 blade.
Exactly.
It'd take him 3 months to mow turn 1. Joseph Causey comes out of turn 14 to take stage number 2. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. I'm a liar. The laps messed me up. It's 17 laps the final stage. There's still 3 to go here in stage 2. The lap counter switching over messed me up.
Because we had waved off that one lap too as well.
Yep,
so.
And the lap counter messed me up because it switched from lap 13 of whatever to 20 laps to go, which messed me up. And I had to remember there's 37 laps in this race. So there's still 3 laps remaining here in stage number 2. Ryan Cliver off the track. Derek Schilling off the track. Where the heck is Derek Schilling? There he is, sideways around now. We saw the tail end of it there. Derek Schilling has gone around. Ryan Cliver has gone around. We'll take a look and see what happened to Derek Schilling here. All right, so his bad section started here. Coming up to the double apex, back on the throttle. Here he comes into the double apex. Starts coming through the right-hander. And right about here, he's going to do something else. Gets on the throttle, shifts, comes under the Henry sign. And then through the forest section, right off the track into the wall. And then across into the other wall. And then back across the track into the wall again. And then he backed up man, oh man, that was just a tough section for him. And you know what's terrible? He's now in the pits. He was off the track again. He's now in the pits.
All right, cover this for just a second. I got to take a break here for a second. I got to go. My dog's barking at the door, so I'll be right back.
I'll be right here. I won't go anywhere, boss man. Don't you worry. Take a look right now. Joseph Causey, 10 seconds ahead of this man right here. Patrick Gaspar, second place in the number 86. Old Bridge, New Jersey driver for Patrick Gaspar Racing. You look at Joseph Causey here from North Miami Beach, Florida, in the number 88. Tito Team Toyota Camry. He's the leader. In third place, you have from West Edmiston, New York, Nicholas Weatherby. We're not going to focus on him because he's from New York. And you have Adam Wood from Rockfish, North Carolina, in First Response Racing. That Miller Lite Ford Mustang. If you're just joining us earlier tonight, we did speak about the Brad Keselowski news, leaving Team Penske to go to Roush Fenway next year as a owner-driver. Thomas Carino in 7th for Carino Racing from Elbridge, New York. He's a little slideways out of 14. Charles Yerrick right behind him from Fayetteville, West Virginia, the number 76. Then Ryan Cliver all the way back in 7th, and the number 11, KFC Toyota Camry. In 8th, Alex Simkowski for Simcoe Racing from Edwardsville. I can't remember what state that was. Randy Pepper told me about that last time. And you have Joey McKinney, the brother of league owner Cody McKinney. He's back in 10th. Cody in 9th for McKinney Racing from Chesterfield, Virginia, the number 14. Michael Payne back in 11th, and the number 15 Toyota Camry. Ford Mustang off the track into the gravel trap. Back across the racetrack. Keep an eye on what happens to him here as over the hill. He is back there in 11th, having a rough night. Derek Schilling back in 12th in the number 87 Chevy Camaro. Tom Schuett back in 13th. Bob Carroll in 14th. Harvey Abrams in 15th, and Will Cannon in 16th. Those 4 drivers out of this race.
Yep. Had a little incident out there in my front yard. A guy trying to take my ladder.
He was trying to take your ladder?
Yeah, the dog was barking at him, so
why was he trying to take your ladder?
I guess, I don't know. But he dropped it after I let the dog out.
Yeah? Welcome to Florida, ladies and gentlemen, where people steal ladders out from in front of your house.
Broad daylight. Well, it's still daylight.
If it was Texas, you would have shot him.
You can do that here, too.
Randy thought about it, but he said, I'll let the dog out instead.
Yeah, just let the dog out. You see a 130-pound Great Dane coming at you, you drop stuff really quick.
I would have just let the wife out there with the frying pan. She would have done some serious damage.
Hey, man, this battle for Patrick Gaspar and Nicholas Weatherby, that is a really good battle. They've gone back and forth as they'll make their way up the hill.
Oh, the caution is out. Stage 2 is complete. It's a lap early, I believe, but Joseph Causey. Oh, he got him at the line! Yeah, Weatherby's going to take second at the line!
Yep. That was a good battle there.
Weatherby takes second at the line. Adam Wood comes home in 4th. Charles Yerrick takes stage 2 in 5th. Thomas Carino in 6th. Ryan Cliver in 7th. Alex Simkowski in 8th. Cody McKinney in 9th. And Joey McKinney in 10th position. For the first time tonight, folks, me and Randy Pepper are going to step away. If you are a loser, this ad will help you not be a loser anymore.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Randy from the Guitar Addict. Can we be serious for a second? Are you tired of being a loser? Can't do anything right? Feel like everyone's coming down on you all the time? Well, there's a way out. And I'm going to show you. Hey Mom, look what I learned. That's right. Pick up a guitar, learn how to play guitar. Automatically you're going to become a chick magnet. The ladies are going to love you. Your kids are going to think you're cool. So what you need to do is come down here to the Guitar Addict, 16725 Ridgewood Avenue in Daytona Beach, Florida, or go on guitaraddict.com and buy yourself a guitar and automatically be the star of your neighborhood. That's guitaraddict.com.
All right, we are back here at Road America, and we are getting ready for the IVR Buttkicker Stage 3, the final stage that's going to find out who is going to be the winner tonight. The past 2 stages have been won by Joseph Causey. The last stage, Second place, first stage was Patrick Gaspar won the second place in that one, and this time Nicholas Weatherby came in second. So, but it's all been Joseph Causey out front, as we thought. Cars will make their way around the track, keeping those tires warmed up. I'm sure we're going to probably see some pit stops here once we come around this time as they follow the pace car around. Tell you what, this has been an interesting race. We thought we would see three separate cars. He just drove off the track for no reason at all. Not really sure what he was doing there. Or was that Gaspar? I think it was Gaspar. But we're not really sure what's going on here. Change my camera view here, folks, so I can see what's going on. But it's been a pretty much what we thought we would see. We'd see 3 or 4 different sets of packs going on out here. Some guys are having a little more trouble than others with the road course racing. As Adam Wood earlier, and as we talked to Adam, and lots of times, because Adam is one of our Ghostfire Media guys, Adam told us he's not really much of a road course racer. He's running a respectable 4th last race or last stage, so not that bad. So if he can pick that up, he can definitely do some damage out there. Maybe get an extra position. Although he's not running for any points, well, I guess he can run for points, but he's really just trying to, I guess, practice for the rest of the week. Here we go. Pit stops are going to begin here at Road America as the field makes their way down pit road.
All right, I am back. I do apologize for that, Randy.
Oh, no problem. They're pitting for their stops.
Ooh, they're pitting.
Yeah,
now, I don't know how many laps you can go on a tank of fuel here, so I don't know if we're going to have pit stops here in the final stage. So after we get through this pit stop cycle, we're going to pull in Adam Wood, and we're going to ask him if they're going to have to pit one more time tonight. Our in-race reporter, Ghostfire Media founder.
I believe so. I think they're going to have to pit one time.
I mean, I feel like with the tire drop-off they've been having, holy criminy! Joseph Causey's went to a whole new world. A 212. A 212. He did a 212.
Wow.
Adam Wood gained a bunch of spots. He's up to 2nd now. 3rd. He's going to be 3rd. And that's 2nd on the racetrack. But let's pull in. Let's pull in our 3rd place driver, Adam the Woo here, up into the booth. Adam, you got Nick and Randy up here. You got a copy?
What's going on?
Oh, Mr. Wood, you're sitting in 3rd place here at the moment. Almost ran off the track right there. Did we interrupt your...
Yeah. I'm having actually a decent night.
Actually, who stayed out on the track?
Derek Schilling.
Derek Schilling.
I don't know if he's getting a lucky dog, though.
He is 1st. So I don't think if he's getting a lucky dog, you're all about to be laps down.
So Adam, do you think you guys are going to have to pit one time during this last stage?
Yeah, we barely got the first stage on the 11th lap. We would have had to pit, so we're definitely gonna have to pit.
Oh, so this is gonna turn into a battle of who has the fastest in and out lap.
Yeah. So far, I'm doing really good on pit road. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've made up spots on pit road. I made up 2 on the first stage, and I think I took up 2 on this one.
Well, here's another key factor to what you've done so far tonight, Adam. You haven't gone off the racetrack nearly as much as everybody else, especially under caution.
What did you jinx him?
There's a certain driver right behind you who drives a Toyota.
I destroyed I don't know, one of those last heartbreaking corners. Oh, man, I destroyed the inside wall in the first stage.
There's a certain Toyota behind you that just went off the track under the caution. I know you are down there in the chats with him, so when you go back down there, please mess with him.
Oh, man. But, I mean, I'm having a good night. The first stage, I went off quite a few times. A heartbreaking zone. I just I don't know what was happening. It just wasn't turning. And then I played it safe in stage 2, and you know, I had a lot better stage 2.
So Adam, are you just trying to remain consistent, or are you actually trying to run and catch people?
I'm just trying to stay consistent. I'm running my race. I mean, you kind of have to do this. I mean, after the first like lap and a half, I had, you know, distance between a whole bunch of people, so I really didn't have to race anybody. So, you know, I just looking to see how everybody else is. So it's just one of those games where you race the racetrack.
So what is your strategy here when we come back to the green flag? Are you going to try to stay with Causey, or are you gonna just let it go?
I mean, he had like I think he made a mistake. I listened to Dre, and it said he lost 7.5 seconds on one of them. And I don't know what happened, but I don't have anything for Causey. I don't think I have anything for Nick or Patrick either. So they're probably gonna get by me and set sail. But you know, for mid pack, like between 4th to 8th, I think I got something for them to stay up here.
Well, we might be talking to you after the race as well, Adam. We'll see how this plays out. But we are 1 to go here, so we'll let you get back down there, get your game face back on, and have a good stage 3.
All right, thanks, man.
That was Adam Wood, founder of Ghostfire Media, as well as a member of the founding member of First Response Racing, driver of the number 45 Miller Lite Ford Mustang. He's pictured right there, also sponsored by Subway because he likes to have the runs.
Kind of looks like Denny Hamlin a little bit. You ever notice that? He looks a little bit like Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin looks like a... Never mind.
Well, Adam's much better looking than Denny Hamlin. And if you ever seen Adam's wife, I mean, I don't know what she sees in him, but that's, you know.
I thought you were about to say something bad about Adam's wife. I was going to be like, well, no, Randy, it was nice working with you, but you have been fired.
I'm thinking, I'm thinking, I don't know what she sees.
You're trying to figure out what's wrong with her? Did she hit her head? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I think my wife fell down the stairs. I have no idea what she sees in me.
My wife was beaten, dropped on her head.
I don't even know what my dog sees in me.
I've been tempted to do a podcast and bring the women of the drivers in one night.
My wife would never do it.
I'd love
she
to
does
hear
not want
what
to
these
publicly
women have to say about their driver.
She doesn't want to publicly be known as my wife. She wants to keep that hidden.
Oh boy.
So
the
keys to the third stage here for Patrick Gaspar. He needs to go quickly and get past the 2 cars in front of him. Because Nicholas Weatherby cost him stage 2's the ability to fight for stage 2.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. And now he's not only does he have Adam Wood that's going to be up there, he's also going to have to worry about Carino down on his inside. So
that is true.
And Carino has been a little inconsistent. All it would take would be Carino maybe missing something in one of the turns and drives into the side of Gaspar and causes him, some more spots.
Or maybe Carino misses his braking point, takes out Joseph Causey. Hundreds of things could happen here.
Wow. I didn't even think about that, but that could happen as well. Yeah. So, hey, let's reset the field right now before we go back to green flag racing. Joseph Causey is still your leader. Adam Wood is second right now. Third will be Thomas Carino Jr. and Derek Schilling is fourth. Fifth is Patrick Gaspar, and sixth is Charles Urich. Seventh is Alex Simbronsky. I cannot say this guy. Simbronsky. And Ryan Kleiber.
Simkowski. And the green flag is about to wave on stage 3. Your final restart of the night, and the green flag is waving. Adam Wood spinning the tires. He's not going. He might get turned. He's going to stack up Patrick Gaspar. And man, oh man, that's a big move there for Joseph Causey. Carino off and Carino didn't go. Adam Wood. Oh my goodness. We have the calamity in turn 1. 5 cars. Oh goodness gracious. Adam Wood locked it up. Carino broke hard. And everybody was involved. Causey has a 10-second lead.
We knew something was going to happen, but we didn't expect it to be quite like that.
Patrick Gaspar's shot at a win has gone up in smoke in turn 1. Oh my goodness. Let's watch this again. What happened? Patrick Gaspar got he got driven over. What happened to Patrick Gaspar? Let's take a look here.
Oh, Carino's around.
Carino's around. What happened to Patrick Gaspar? Gaspar got driven through by Ryan Cliver. Oh man, what in the world happened?
He just got drilled. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Wow. Wow, the whole half the field. 3/4 of the field was involved in that turn 1 incident that takes out a majority of the contenders for the win. Look who's second. It's Cody McKinney.
Yep.
Wow.
McKinney is in the wall and he's spinning around.
Joey McKinney is around. Joey McKinney in the wall hard. Oh, he's in the middle of the track. Holy moly.
Oh boy, that could have been a lot worse than what it was. And McKinney is kind of slowing up a lot of people behind him right now.
Randy
got George Urich right into the back of him.
Randy, I know it caused the turn 1 incident for Harvey Abrams. For Patrick Gaspar. Ryan Cliver's chair lock broke, and his chair slid back abruptly, and he lost his brakes. So the old my wheel fell off was the old my chair broke.
The same thing had happened to
Ed Springer.
Dan Witt.
No, Dan Witt. Yeah, Dan Witt. The
Yeah,
back of my wheel,
Dan Witt.
the back of my chair just fell off.
Yep.
Wow. Absolutely insane. Causey's off the track, but it doesn't matter. He's got such a lead, he can make some mistakes.
Causey can just do a couple of donuts and
Causey can put it in Sunday drive mode. He's 5 seconds ahead of Cody McKinney and 11 seconds ahead of Patrick Gaspar. So snake bitten on these road courses is what I would call Patrick Gaspar.
Yeah. And, you know, we really thought that maybe this might be Patrick Gaspar's best shot to get into, lock himself into the chase.
He's running out of road courses, Randy. He's running out of them.
Yep. Absolutely.
The next
And
road course
Causey-
we have is August 3rd at the Watkins Glen. And then we go to Indy. And then that is the final. We have the Roval in the Chase, but that's the final road course of the season. We only have 3 left. Joseph Causey is halfway there, sweeping the whole season on road courses if he can finish tonight off.
Causey, that'll be...
Cody
this will be
McKinney's
number
around!
11.
Oh, Cody McKinney. It'll be 12. Cody McKinney needed a good run, and it's not gonna come. We're looking at Cody McKinney just a moment ago. Off into Canada corner. Locks it up and loops it. Does a 180, then into a 360. And he loses 2-3 positions back to 4th. Oh, man. Cody McKinney. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah, this won't be make McKinney great again by any means.
No, that is the Al Gore corner of the night for Cody McKinney. A abject failure.
You just didn't count that corner being that way.
No, I didn't think it cared that much about climate change.
It was an up and down thing.
We're gonna We're going to take the Canada corner, and we're going to put it in the lockbox.
Oh, boy.
Please tell me you've seen that Saturday Night Live skit.
I did not, but I can imagine.
Oh my God! So it's Al Gore versus George Bush in the election, and they ask Al Gore for his plan on economic change, and he says, "Well, my plan is a 3-step plan. The first step is I'm gonna take a lockbox, and I'm gonna take all the money we make from Medicare and put it in a lockbox. And the lockbox is going to have 2 keys. And one key will be on my desk in its own lockbox. And the other key will be with the Senate Majority Leader under the fender of the front of his car in its own lockbox. And there will be many keys to my 3-step plan, but it all revolves around lock boxes."
You memorize that whole thing?
Yes, I love that's my favorite SNL joke ever. The 2000 election ones are the best. Will Ferrell as George Bush. There's nothing better. There's nothing better.
Hey, you know Patrick Gaspar is actually catching second place.
He is catching Alex Simkowski.
Out.
But Patrick Gaspar is losing time to Joseph Causey at the point of 3 seconds a lap. 3 seconds a lap. So it's all but over. Unless Joseph Causey misses a shift and blows up.
You know, I think we jinxed Adam Wood, because Adam Wood now is 1 lap down.
I just had to tell Adam he was having a good night.
Yep. And I told you, don't say that. And you did.
Adam's not just 1 lap down. Adam is 2 laps down.
Oh, he's 2 laps down
I'm
now.
a dick. I am a dick, and I do apologize to Adam Wood. Please do not fire me. Ryan Cliver off track again. We'll take a look at what happened to him. Michael Payne off the track as well. We'll take a look at what happened to him. And Cody McKinney off track again. So we'll take a look at what happened to Michael Payne here. Michael Payne. I mean, down the long forest straightaway down towards the left-hand corner here. And he just locks it up, loops it around. And then what happened to him next? We'll see what happened to him next. Michael Payne here. Off into Eisenhower corner. Locks it up. Off the track.
You know, what would be funny is Road America actually heard us talking about this and said, you know what? I think that's a great idea. I think we're going to start naming the corners after past presidents.
They're going to have 40. They're going to have 44 corners.
Yeah, but I mean, they're past favorite presidents. I don't think anybody's going to name any turns after Jackson.
I should say something right now, but I'm gonna shut my mouth. There's a long known penalty box at Road America, where if you do something stupid, they pull you into the pits. They park you in the penalty box for a lap. Do you know what they'd call the penalty box if they were naming things after past presidents?
Oh, I can already imagine. I know where you're going with this, so I'm not going to say anything.
They just call it Trump Tower.
I knew that's where you're going to go. 'Cause Trump's tweet towers.
Oh, God.
We all know if Trump had never got on social media, things would have been a lot better for him.
I don't know about that. We have Thomas
No.
Carino and Cody McKinney have been involved in something. We're going to cut off to that here in a second.
Hey, Gaspar got around.
We were just
second
watching
place,
that.
too.
Alex Simkowski loses the spot to Patrick Gaspar. He didn't put up much of a fight. He knew Patrick is faster. He's happy
Yeah,
with third.
His car looks a little worse for wear.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And we're going to take a look now at what happened between Thomas Carino and Cody McKinney. Looks like Thomas Carino. Oh, Cody McKinney went off track. Thomas Carino went behind him. And Thomas Carino and Cody McKinney blocked the track. And then Charles Yerrick was coming through. And Charles Yerrick had to go do some evasive actions there. As Thomas Carino with an unsafe rejoin there. And then he cut off Derek Schilling. Oh my goodness. Thomas Carino was a wrecking ball there for about 30 seconds. He was a roadblock and a wrecking ball. That was not...
All in one thing.
Yeah, that was not good. That was an unsafe rejoin, and then he just cut across the line right in front of somebody who was much, much faster.
A lot of these cars look like they have been running a Saturday night late model race.
I was
because they
going to
have
ask.
so much- yeah.
Are we at
so much
Road
damage
America,
on it.
or are we at Stafford Speedway?
Yeah. Yeah, Mike. I can hear Mike Massaro calling the race right now.
Yeah. Charles Yerrick to the inside. Thomas Carino went through him.
Mike Massaro would be calling the race at Stafford Motor Speedway while combing his hair to make sure his hair is perfect.
You know what I don't have to
Probably
worry about?
bring it.
Oh, Carino and Yerrick almost get together. I almost called it. That was off in the Eisenhower corner there. I have renamed it. Here on Ghostfire Media, turn 12 will now be known as Eisenhower Corner. Turn 14 will now be known as Clinton Corner.
14, is that where they go, I dropped the bomb on you, baby?
No, that would be Roosevelt.
Oh, whatever.
That was a terrible joke. I apologize.
I know.
Often, we get ourselves in trouble during road course races.
No, road courses are just, I mean, you've got so many you've got so many corners, and there's, you know, you would think it would be a lot more action going on, and you don't. You just kind of drive around the track. So.
You know what's cool about Wisconsin?
Nothing. Cheese?
I was about to say, I've seen 5 ads so far tonight around this racetrack for different cheese brands. I've seen Sargento, Velveeta, Kraft, one that I can't pronounce, that I'm assuming is from
Velveeta?
Wisconsin. And then I saw one from Canada that I couldn't read very well.
Are there really that many? I mean, all the ads on the.
There are 5 different cheese ads.
Wow.
Oh, don't forget about the Johnsonville brats.
I was gonna say the brats too. You gotta say about the brats.
I bet you
Because
they're the cheddar
you gotta
cheese
feed
brats.
Yeah, you gotta put the cheese on top of the brat.
No, I bet you they're the cheddar cheese brats with the cheese inside the brat. Makes
Probably
like,
so.
oh, dude, those are so good. The bacon cheese brats. Oh my god. Now I'm hungry.
I was gonna say you're gonna make yourself hungry. Calm down there, Nicholas, because we don't want you to get hungry.
I'll start eating the microphone.
Honey, put out a brat and cheese.
Fire up the grill. Put some brats on that thing, will you?
Oh boy. So we're 28 laps into this race tonight. It's all been Joseph Causey. We are waiting for the arrival of Joseph Causey to pit probably within the next probably 3 laps or so.
Yeah, that's what I would think. 3 laps. 2 or 3 laps, you got to make it. 11 laps, you can from lap 11 on, you can make it to the end of the race. So at this point, these guys are with 11 to go or more, you can make it to the end. So at this, Charles Yerrick off into 1, he locks it up,
There you go.
and Carino is gonna slide on by for P3. 4.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
Charles Yerrick
Now
was
crisscross.
sliding to the left, and then he was sliding to the right, and then he almost crisscrossed right in front of everybody.
Yes, he did. Now clap your hands.
There.
Oh boy.
All right.
The wife of a former wedding DJ.
9 laps to go. It is a all but certain outcome here tonight.
Unless something stupid happens.
Unless Joseph Causey blows a motor, which I'm not hoping for. But if he was to spin out and lose 20 seconds, it would make for a better last 9 laps.
Yes.
Oh, Charles Yurikis locked it up again off into the turn 8 there. Now through Johnsonville, up through 9, now into 10. Heading down to 11, and then heading down towards Lincoln's bedroom. Now I'm just naming off rooms.
I see that.
I've run out of names.
You know, we talk about this, about all these different presidents and all this stuff on this track. I do want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July this coming Sunday, the 4th of July. So everyone have a safe one. Don't be stupid and try. Some people do every year. Just shoot them off and be careful about it.
But you don't want to lose your fingers like a certain former New York Giants tight end. Sorry, left end. I mean, and we have drivers for the pits now. The top 5 are in the top third, second, blah 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 blah. Third, fourth, and fifth are in the pits. I'm gonna keep a look on Joseph Causey here, the number 88 Toyota Camry. We're expecting him to come down here. We're gonna call the state of Pennsylvania. Oh, Causey! Causey's in the wall! Causey just pulled a Sebastian Vettel! Causey has put it in the wall! He's binned it! Joseph Causey has binned it!
I think Joseph Causey felt like he was left out, having the only car.
Oh my goodness! It's not over now! It's far from over now!
Well, yeah, it's still over.
It's not! Patrick Gaspar was 16 seconds behind! Not even 16, it was 14! Holy schmoly! Causey off the track again! Oh my goodness!
It doesn't look like he has that much.
That could be some required repairs, though. The left front's pushed in a lot. That could be required repair. If the required repairs come, the night is over. We're going to watch Joseph Causey as he pulls into his pit stall. This could be the race now. This could be the race. Let's keep an eye where Patrick Gaspar is, folks. Patrick Gaspar, the number 86, is heading down towards Eisenhower Corner. Joseph Causey slowly down the straightaway into his pit stall. Will he have required repairs? Causey is stopped now. Let's see. Left sides. Gaspar coming out of 14. Right sides. Causey has repairs.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be close. Gaspar across the line now. Causey pulling out. Gaspar is your leader. It's all on Joseph Causey now. He has a 3-second gap now behind Patrick Gaspar. Oh, my Randy. The whole race has changed. Gaspar's off the track. Gaspar has spun.
What were you saying about this?
Oh my God! We thought we had a race, and then Patrick Gaspar has done it again! Oh my God! Did Alex Simkowski pit already? No, he did not. No, he did not. So, wow. Wow. Patrick Gaspar must be wanting to punch himself in the face in the cockpit.
I haven't seen anybody blow anything so bad since Linda Lovelace.
Oh my God. Wow.
What a move that was. I cannot believe it.
He had the lead. He was 5 seconds ahead. And then he didn't want it. He didn't want the lead. Oh, and he's going to be around again. Woo, he saved it that time, but man, oh man. Oh, wow. Wowzers. Let's take a look at what happened to Patrick Gaspar. Patrick.
Woodham's off the track as well.
Oh, my goodness. Patrick Gaspar. Patrick Gaspar all by himself. That's heartbreaking right there. That's through turn 3, I think. Yeah, it's turn 3. He got on the curb in 2. He comes down towards turn 3. Oh no, this is through 9 and 10. So he had already taken the lead after this point. Let's go ahead and just go a little bit forward here. So this is 9 and 10. Now into 11. Now through, going down towards Eisenhower's corner. Into turn 12. Through turn 13. Now through 13, sorry. Into 14. Alright, this is the moment we were both going crazy for. Patrick Gaspar had taken the lead. And then he goes off into turn 1 here as your new leader, and he just bottles turn 1.
Washington was not nice to him.
Wow. That's... I don't even know what to say.
So, we're still waiting for the 54 to pit.
Heartbroken is all I can say. Alex Simkowski has pitted. He pitted on lap 31. So he is in third. That's where he will probably end up finishing, minus a major, issue here for him. Wow, that's Joseph Causey. Let's look at what happened to Joseph Causey one more time. A uncharacteristic mistake almost cost him the win here. Through turns 9 and 10, he got off the track. He pulled a Lewis Hamilton. He pulls a Lewis Hamilton in turn 10 there. But then Patrick Gaspar just pulls a Jeff Gordon at Watkins Glen all by himself. Just wheel hops and loses it.
Now he's just kind of reeled things back up and just kind of on autopilot right now.
Yeah, there's just nothing to say but heartbreak for Patrick Gaspar there. That's just a shame. Wow.
He holds a 15.9
Holy
second lead
crap.
over Patrick Gaspar.
Do you know what lap time he just set?
I do not.
A 2:12.09.
Causey is a machine.
A machine. Wow. He is the machine, not a machine.
Machine. Have you ever seen that?
Oh my God, yes. I have seen Bert. I am the machine.
That is the best. I love him, man. If you haven't seen that, anybody, it's on Netflix. You can watch The Machine. What is that guy's name?
Bert Kaiser, I believe.
Yeah, Bert Kaiser. Oh my God, he is so funny. Any of his stand-up routines they're not politically correct by any means.
Yeah.
So if you're offended by that, you may not want to watch it, but
we won't tell you the whole story in case you haven't seen it.
yeah, you have to watch it. Though.
What happened was he was in college and they went to
Germany.
It was Germany.
Or Russia.
It was Russia. It was Russia.
Russia.
And
yeah, Russia.
the school hired the local mob to keep them safe. And he ended up joining the local mob without knowing it. And he robbed a train car and he became the machine.
For another reason. But we won't tell you that.
Oh, Causey! He's doing his best to give Patrick Gaspar an opportunity. You got to give Causey that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Actually, Gaspar has actually reeled them in a little bit. He's 12 seconds back now instead
He's
of 15.
15.7.
Oh,
The
okay.
live
on
timing
live.
is 15.7.
Okay, so he hadn't gained anything.
He's not going to gain anything. Joseph Causey just broke to 11. Patrick Gaspar is not going to gain anything. Joseph Causey is trying to become the track record holder. Wow. That's a fast lap time.
That's incredible.
That's unbelievable.
2:11?
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Wow. So
And there is no track record for the Cup Series. So, because they've never raced here.
Right.
I believe they are racing here this year, though.
Yeah, they are.
So we'll see how his lap time holds up to what we're going to see in real life. I haven't watched the eNASCAR series this year as much as I would have liked to.
Really?
Do you watch the eNASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series?
I have watched a couple races, yes.
Who's your driver?
Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me that.
Oh.
I don't.
I'm a Casey Kerwin fan.
Casey Kerwin.
Yep, I like Casey Kerwin. He's a good kid.
How old is he? He's young, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's 24, I believe. He might even be younger than that.
I was thinking he was only like 20.
I follow him on Twitch. I'm subscribed to him on Twitch. He's a really good sim racer. I've learned a lot from just watching him. He's really good at road courses.
Well, you like road courses, so he's your man.
I do. There's a couple up-and-comers that are also really, really, really good that'll be in oh, Causey! Causey tried to throw it away!
Do you know when NASCAR actually races at this track?
This Sunday.
It's this Sunday. Yes.
Yeah, it's this Sunday,
Yeah.
the 4th of July.
Yeah. Yep, it is.
It's
the 4th
kind of a
July.
shame that it's not at Daytona.
No, it's actually Sunday, July. Yeah, it is the 4th.
It's kind of a shame that it's not at Daytona, but the 4th of July Daytona race hasn't been the same since Pepsi left.
No, it has not.
Because Coca-Cola's American, but red, white, and blue doesn't fit with their color scheme at all.
No.
Red, white, and blue is literally Pepsi's color scheme. So they go all out for their American races.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's actually a shame. Pepsi-Cola is dying off in NASCAR. There's only one track in NASCAR that currently... no, it's 4 tracks in NASCAR, I believe it is. 4 or 5 that serve Pepsi-Cola products. But because Coca-Cola is a premier, partner, even at the tracks that sell only PepsiCo products, Coca-Cola is allowed to advertise.
Yes.
Because they're a premier partner.
Yes.
It'd be like if Allstate sponsored a race, Geico would still be allowed to. It's not like when Sprint took over and was like, "No AT&T, go to hell."
Hey, Causey is catching.
Yeah, Causey's catching
he's lapping
Carino.
people. Yeah.
Causey caught
Carino,
Carino. I got a little worried there because Thomas Carino's had
Driver
some
in front of
moments.
him now.
Yeah, hopefully Ryan's chair doesn't break again.
Oh God.
Ryan, if you're watching the broadcast back, it's just a joke, my friend. We like to mess with people. You should. Oh, Causey! Holy smoly! For a man who's out in front by like 20 seconds, he is.
Still driving.
He's not just. Oh! A less talented driver would have just throttled up right there, and it would have been all over. Ryan Cliver off the track behind him.
I think Causey's actually running a race to his own. Maybe he's trying to outdo his last lap. Maybe he's watching his lap times going, I did a 2:11. I can do a 2:10.
He's like, I want to be the first guy to get to the 209s.
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
Well, that was a 216, so he's fallen off a lot, but he was in lap traffic, so.
Yeah,
Two laps to go here at the Road America.
Can Joseph Causey do a 209?
Can Joseph Causey do a 158? Can he break Dario Franchitti's record of 139?
I don't think so.
I have a good idea. He could take a right into the short course, through the short course, and be out in 1 minute and 7 seconds and destroy the record.
Yeah, yeah.
You know there are 107 different ways this track can be run.
Is that for real? Or are you just saying that?
No, that's for real. It's the third. It's one of the. I think it's the third most configurable track in the world. I know Circuit Paul Ricard in France is the most configurable track with over 300 different ways you can race the track. Causey passes Joey McKinney, makes it look kind of easy. Joey let him go by as Joey was losing some time there.
Causey all by himself, just cruising around. Got the car in autopilot.
Whoa, I don't know if you call that cruising.
Well, I think he's cruising. I
Looks like
think
he
he's
was
just doing
losing
it.
it.
Joseph Causey slides it sideways a little bit there, but I think he's just cruising along.
I think he's just being himself, trying to outdo
I
himself.
believe so. Yeah. Man on his own mission.
Oh, Cody McKinney is around. We're going to take a look at
Wow,
it. Oh, right in front of him!
Wow. That's kind of scary. You're the leader. You see Cody McKinney just kind of spinning all over the place. Not sure where he's going to go. So, wow.
Through turn 14, now up the hill. Joseph Causey coming to the white flag here at Road America.
Where is that? There he is. He's waving the white flag. So he's just. What was that lap there, Nicholas?
216.
Oh, so he slowed down quite a bit. So maybe he doesn't want to try to break that 211. Still, that's 211. I mean, that's amazing he did that. Now he's just got to coast around Road America, bringing home. There's almost a 20-second lead over second place Patrick Gaspar. That's unbelievable. He's off the track a little bit. He's going to get back on the gas again, go up the hill. Take that left-hander tight. Now I'll do the right-hander. Last time's around the Road America track for the IVRL Buttkicker Series.
Well, Randy Pepper, for the first time since 1956, when NASCAR was known as the Grand National Series and the race was promoted as America's first international stock car road race, NASCAR has returned to Road America with the Cup Series. Joseph Causey has dominated all three stages, and he is 4 corners away, a right, a left, and another right, from being the first winner in modern NASCAR history in a Cup Series machine at Road America. Joseph Causey on the apex. Now to the left. He sets it up for the right in turn 14. A little sloppy for the final time, but on to turn 14 for the first time since 1956. A NASCAR Cup Series car wins at Road America, and it's Joseph Causey in the IVRL Buttkicker Cup Series. See,
We're going to wait another 20 seconds for second place to come across the line.
I just pull facts out of my ass right near the end of the race. Don't you love that?
I love that. I saw
Woo!
you.
And Causey with the spinneroonie! Joseph Causey starts early with his burnouts. From our history, Joseph, you don't want to do that. You will get disqualified, and then they'll have to fix. Oh, and Causey destroying his car. Causey does not care about this car.
Oh my God!
Oh man, Cody McKinney, Cody and Carino.
Wow.
Patrick Gaspar will come home second. Charles Urich is going to come. Alex Simkowski across the line now. Charles Urich coming through the Forest section. Down towards Eisenhower's corner. Another 50 seconds behind him will be Derek Schilling. But Joseph Causey, the man of the hour, once again with his 12th win of the season. 11th win of the season.
I was going to say it's 11.
Joseph Causey in dominating fashion here at Road America. There have been 2 winners with the NASCAR Cup Series cars, Randy Pepper. Tim Flock in a Mercury in 1956. And now, Joseph Causey in a Toyota in 2021.
But only one will actually get credited for it, so it doesn't really matter.
I bet you no one even remembered Tim Flock won here.
Yeah.
I knew that off the
not.
top of my head.
No, you didn't.
I knew the Tim Flock part.
Okay.
I didn't know that it was the only race in Cup Series history. This is the most excited I've ever seen Joseph Causey. He's extremely happy. This one wasn't easy.
No, this was definitely not easy.
Look
He's just lighting it up all around the whole track.
He's excited.
Oh.
For the first time in our history, we're gonna pull a driver in here mid-celebration.
Yeah, might as well.
Joseph Causey, you got Nick Adams and Randy Pepper in the booth as we see you doing your burnout out of turn 14. Congratulations on your 11th win of the season. Your 4th, count 'em, 4 road course victories on the season.
Heck yeah.
Domination tonight. Led almost every single lap. You had a moment there at the end, off into turn 10, where you made a rather large mistake. Followed up by Patrick Gaspar, unfortunately doing what Patrick Gaspar is known to do at these tracks, and shooting himself in the foot.
Yeah, I've seen that. I shot myself in the foot. I was looking up. I got a quad monitor screen, so I was looking up at the top, and freaking, it just, I just got off in the sand, and freaking, I just went.
Yeah, we saw the damage. We saw the damage, and I was sitting there going, I don't know if he's going to have repairs. He might have required repairs.
I had 12 seconds.
The 12 seconds gave Patrick Gaspar the lead, but he was not able to hold it as he ended up having his own issues off into turn 1. But for the 4th time this season and for the 11th time on the year in total, you get a huge win here tonight.
Joseph, is there anything you really can't do?
I can't build stuff very good because freaking my backs are turning a lot.
Are there any cars that you can't drive? Like any
Joseph,
sim cars?
next road course we go to, we're putting you in the 2002 Chevy Monte Carlo, and we're going to put everybody else in today's cars, and we're going to see if you do the same thing. Because those cars were about 10 seconds a lap slower at the road courses back then, but it seems like you're 10 seconds a lap faster than everybody. How in the world did you get down to 211?
Hey, just
how?
I just was practicing, and then freaking when I had practice, I noticed when the track got cooler as we were going on. So the cooler it got, the faster the track got. So it was, it was hooking up.
It was still a 211.
Yeah.
Do you know
But yeah.
currently you hold the unofficial track record here for Cup Series cars?
Oh, really? Cool.
Also, would you
Well,
like
they
to know
haven't-
another
they-
fun fact?
Have they not competed here in like freaking forever?
So,
like 40,
the
50 years.
First and only time was when NASCAR was known as the the Grand National Series, and it was in 1956, August 12th of 1956. Tim Flock in a Mercury led 61 of the 63 laps and won the race. Fun fact, the Mercury he had a motor from a Chevrolet.
Sounds about right.
Because the day before the race, the motor in his Mercury exploded. So I guess the question is do you have like a Formula One motor in that car, or
Nah, I don't
are
think
you
so.
sure?
Should
Can
be-
you open the
should be
hood?
a short-
Are you sure that isn't the way you're running it so consistent? It was almost like you got a Tesla motor in that thing.
I guess the question is before the race started, did your crew chief come in, forget about the camera, and say, when you win, do the right side of the car in?
I was making my spotter board.
You took the left side of your car out after you won. Did Chad Kinhouse come up to your window and tell you to do that before the race? If you win, do the left side.
I guess my spotter he might as well be my spotter and crew chief. He freaking he was like, I'm bored. I hate you, Joseph. I was like, why you hate me?
Well, he's not the only one when it comes to road courses. I can guarantee you everybody else does too.
Yeah. Yeah.
At this point in the season, I think everybody hates you in general.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, Joseph, you led 36 of the 38 laps.
Heck yeah.
Hey, it's all right.
That's awesome.
You almost sound like Jess McCauley in Fast Time at Ridgemont High. You know, all right.
I feel like Joseph has
full
won
credit.
so many times now. He just doesn't care. He's like, get me to the playoffs. Joseph, I actually wanted to ask you that question because we haven't been able to ask you that yet. We're 7 races away from the playoffs.
Now it's
Yep.
sick.
Do you think you're peaking too early?
I don't know. I mean, we'll have to go to like some more regular tracks, some ovals to see, you know.
Because that's always the concern when a guy gets into the form you are in the middle of the season, that you might be peaking too early. We saw it with Kevin Harvick last year. He was the best in the regular season. You got to the playoffs and he didn't do a damn thing.
This is true, but we'll see. I mean, we got some road courses along the way, you know.
Yes, we have
Yep.
the Roval, we have Watkins Glen, and we have Indy.
Yeah, Indy. We're going to Watkins Glen and Indy back to back.
I love how Cody must have I think Cody likes pain. Because we go to New Hampshire, which is the worst track in the world, and we don't even run the road course version of it, which would be way better. And then we have 3 weeks off, take our summer break, we come back, and we go to 2 road courses back to back.
Yeah, Greg's probably gonna do good in Maine. That's his state, so you know he probably gonna be good.
I'm
It's
gonna
be his track.
I'm gonna have to get with Cody and lobby for him to change that to the New Hampshire road course because that'd be so much better.
That'd be awesome.
I hate the New Hampshire Oval. It's the worst thing in the world.
I mean, all these are actually all the tracks that they're running. They're actually running the NASCAR schedule.
Yeah, you can
Because
still go to New Hampshire, but there's been rumors they want to run the South Oval with the road course. I would be all for it.
Yeah, it's kind of wild because they'll go from Atlanta, then they'll go to New Hampshire, then they'll go to Watkins Glen, and then they'll do Indianapolis.
Which hopefully they'll have the Indianapolis road course change. Because I don't think we got that configuration.
We have
in
the new
game yet.
configuration. Yes, we do.
Oh, do we?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. The
I didn't
think
know.
it's called Indy Xfinity.
Oh, okay.
Because they have Indy GP, Indy GP Reverse, Indy Oval, Indy GP F1, and then I believe it's Indy Xfinity.
All right.
I will have to
all right.
look at it, but that's what I believe it is.
Joseph, can you do us a favor? Don't practice until like 10 minutes before that race?
Don't practice at all.
I practiced 30 minutes before
Don't
this
practice at all.
Okay, so no practice at all. Just show up.
race. Just show up.
I'm going to make sure
Just show up.
Cody
What-
bans you
what
from
do
practice.
Got to lose? You got nothing to lose. You're locked in. You're guaranteed the front spot. You've won so many races. So just kind of have some fun. The last race there at Indy, just show up. Show up
I
right
did have
before-
fun. I was leading. That was fun.
I know, but it'd be so much more fun for us to watch you.
And look, I made excitement. I hit the wall.
Yeah, you know what happened there? You made the excitement, and the guy who I was counting on to capitalize on the excitement and make it even more exciting didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah, he would.
He was like, "Oh no, this is Causey's race. I'm just gonna spin out now."
I don't
Yeah.
know what to say. I mean,
Hey, Joseph, what happened to you the other night? We had you as a guest for.
I
pod-
forgot.
Yeah, so you see how important the Ghost Fire Media podcast is to Joseph Causey?
Try to get me back another day. I forgot. I live in Central Time, so when
Well-
I looked at the time, I was like, shit.
Oh, Mr. Causey, why don't we pre-book you right now? Are you available for this Friday?
Yes,
All right, our IVRL guest for this Friday, Joseph Causey, folks.
I will make it. What time Central Time?
8:05.
So
Central
Central be
Time,
5, be 6, be 6, right?
6:05.
Yeah,
6:05. Okay.
Yep, just like World Championship Wrestling from Georgia. 6:05.
For God's sakes. All right, Joseph, I got to get rid of Randy Pepper. So you have a fantastic night, and we will speak with you on Friday, and we will look forward to it.
All right. Appreciate it, guys.
See you, Joseph.
All right, Randy, let's go ahead and run down the results here. We didn't pull anybody else in the booth tonight because everybody else took off.
I'm sure Patrick Gaspar.
That
took off to be-
there's definitely some aggravation with themselves, and I understand. I've done the same thing myself. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we'll go ahead and run down the finishing order. Randy Pepper, you want to take it away?
Yeah, Joseph Causey was your winner. Dominated. Led every lap except for
Again.
Again. Patrick Gaspar was second. Alex and Bo.
Again.
What? Again?
Yeah, Patrick Gaspar was second at a road course. Again. Patrick Gaspar spun out at a road course. Again.
Again.
I'm just
Patrick, if you're watching the broadcast back, I'm just kidding. Please don't find me and punch me. I'm a big teddy bear. I have, I dent very easily. Please don't dent me.
Charles York was fourth. Derek Schilling was fifth. Sixth was Ryan Gliver. Seventh was Thomas Carino Jr., who drives the number 7. The eighth place was Cody McKinney. Ninth was Michael Payne. 10th was Joey McKinney. 10th was the number 45 of Adam Wood, who we jinxed, unfortunately for you, Adam. 11th was Nicholas Weatherby. 12th, Tom Schuett. 13th, Bob Carroll. 79 of Harvey Abram was 15th, and 16th, rounding out the field, was Will Cannon in the 08.
So he
That was it.
returns, and Nicholas Weatherby had some issues mid-race. We would have liked to see where he finished, but he ended up finishing 12th. So we'll see him back here next week, hopefully. Hopefully Will Cannon makes his return to the series next week as well. But next week, folks, you will join us live here at the same time as every other Tuesday, 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time, for our return to the ovals. We go back to a cookie cutter track, 150 laps at the one and only Atlanta Motor Speedway, as we wind down our summer journey before we take a vacation.
Summer vacation. Who's taking summer vacation?
The IVRL, which means we get Tuesdays off for 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks, we're going to have a few weeks off?
We are off hold on, let's see. We are off July 20th and July 27th and July 3rd. I'm sorry, not July 3rd, August 3rd. No, wait, we're back August 3rd. We have two Tuesdays off in a row. We take a little
Wow.
Formula One summer vacation.
So actually, I'm going to be off for 3 weeks then, I guess.
Oh yeah, Randy won't be here next week.
I will not be here next week. So if anybody's in the Daytona Beach area, come on out to the Hard Rock Daytona, I will be there with the Psychoustic Duo out there rocking the patio on the ocean. So from 7 till 10, or 6 to 10, I think it is.
Yeah, from 8 to 10, you'll have me here. Slowly, but surely. Boring everybody to death with my facts about Atlanta because, trust me, they are endless. Atlanta Motor Speedway has some pretty boring history, but it's pretty extensive. And if I have to...
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
If I have to fill 2.5 hours, there's going to be a lot of useless facts.
Did you get that?
I got it. I got it.
Why did I say that?
Because you don't give a damn.
No. The line came from the movie, the great movie, Gone with the Wind, which was based around the Atlanta fires.
You know what's going to be gone with the wind if we don't shut this down? Our jobs. I don't know about you, but I kind of like doing this on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So before we get ourselves fired, Randy, go ahead and take us away.
Frankly, my dear, don't give it up. All right, so this has been an interesting broadcast tonight. I hope you've enjoyed our useless facts and renaming of the track and all the other fun stuff that we've done tonight. So, thanks for watching the Ghost Fire Media. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Ghost Fire Media will be back on the air once again. It's around 8 o'clock as we broadcast the AOLL Sportsman Division. So come on and watch that. And then Thursday, back on the air once again with the Guitar Addict TNT series at 8 o'clock as well. So from the Road America racetrack, I've been Randy Pepper. That's been Nicholas. So, and I'm
Nicholas.
out here. All right, guys. Yeah, you're Nicholas now. You're just known as Nicholas for me.
God, I had a character change without my knowledge. It's like I'm in WWE.
Yeah, we no longer have last names. We're just first names.
You're Randall.
Randall. That's right. So, anyways, all right, from the Road America, so long from the Sunshine State. See you next week, guys.
You're watching iRacing on the Ghost Fire Media Network.